All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to make an AI that chases you and that spawns. So start by going to games, make a third person world, and name it whatever you want, like AI chase, and create project. All right, now, now that you're here, you gotta come to blueprints and get the third person character and then duplicate it and name this one AI. And then open that up and go straight to viewport and do add component and do pawn sensing. And press compile so that you can see it. Now here you can set all of these to whatever you want. The hearing threshold and the sight radius. Sensing interval at 0.5. And you save that. And you come to the event graph. And you do an add on cpawn event. And then go to variables and add a variable and name it like on site or something like that. And then out of here, come here and do to cast to third person character there and make sure that that's connected as well. And then you do that into a sequence by pressing S and left clicking into a sequence. And then out of then 0, you get the on site and you click it onto there. And then you make sure it's clicked like that so that it's on. And then out of pin 1, you do a retriggerable delay and set that to 0.6 seconds. That is 1 higher than your view threshold. And then set the on site again. This time don't click that so that it's when it doesn't see. And then from here, you go up and do an AI move to node and set the pawn to a reference to self. And then the target actor is the as third person character here. Set that to the target actor. And then compile and save that and go back to here and make sure you go search classes and do a nav mesh bounds volume. And you can scale that up by pressing R. And you can scale it up to your whole area like that. And then if you press P, you can then see where you can go. So you might want to scale it up a bit more. And make sure it can go everywhere. There you go. And then what you're going to want to do is come here and add your AI in, and then make sure that it works by pressing play. And yeah, you see it chases after me. There we go. So now we can go back to the AI and set up some on success print string. We can make this be like you sucker or something. Maybe change the text color to red, and then add a delay, just a normal delay this time, and set this to probably around 1 second. And then when that's done, you add a destroy actor, and then keep it like that. And then from the on fail, you do a delay, set that to however long you want them to chase you for, so maybe like 5 seconds. And then complete, add a print string, and you can make it like he got away. Maybe set that to green, and then do the same thing with the delay for, we'll keep that at 0.2 seconds, and then a destroy actor, target self, compile, save. Now when you play, he'll chase after you. If he doesn't catch you in 5 seconds, then he got away and he disappears. But if he does catch you, it says "Got you, sucker," and then disappears. That's how you can set up your own AI. Alright, so to make a spawner, you can go here and right click, make a blueprint class, make it an actor, and then name this spawner or something. And you open this up, go to viewport and add a box collision, and then you can scale that up to however big you want it, like that. Now that you've got that, you can come to the event graph and get rid of these two with delete. And then on event begin play, you can do set timer by event, and make the event a spawn actor from class. No, say spawn actor. Sorry, you go here and do a custom, add a custom event, and make this a spawn actor. You put this output into the event, and then from here, or make sure you set this to looping, and then set the time to however frequently you want them to spawn. Set that to 3 seconds. And then from here, you do spawn AI from class, and then set your pawn class to your AI. And then you get the box here, get box, move that a little closer, and then do get world location, and then a get scaled box extent, and then do a random point in bounding box, set the get world origin to the origin, and that to the box, and then you can set the return value into the location, compile and save, and then you can come in here and place your your spawner down. You can even scale it up in here more, and then when you play, see, first guy spawned runs after me, and then it spawns random guys around, and they chase after me as well. But it's still a little difficult to see which is which, because these guys are the same colors as you are. So you can come to content and go to third person VP, or no, go to content, third person meshes, or sorry, you go to content and then mannequin, character, materials, and then on the male body you do create material instance and make it bad guy or something, and then you double click on that and do click on the body color check mark, and then you can just click here and set the color to whatever you want. I'll set it to red here. And then you save that, and then you come back to your AI into the viewport, and you click on him, and right down here you set this to bad guy, and if you really wanted to, you could set the chest to another color by going back here and do the chest one and create material instance bad guy chest, double click on that, and then body color, you can set this to, let's do black. There we go. Now that's black, and we can save that, and in the AI we can set this bad guy chest to the bad guy chest. So now it's black on the middle instead. I'm going to compile and save. And there you go. You got different guy, and they chase after you and spawn. There you go.